my kings, queens, and goddesses? Y'all are amazing, okay? Remember that, okay? Remember, you are amazing. You smart. You talented. You funny. You cute. You cool. What's up, my kings, queens, and goddesses? How y'all doing today? Leave that in the comments below. It's your girl Raven, Honey, or Lilo, whatever you want to call me. Come get a taste of this honey. If you're not subscribed, baby, what you doing? And follow me on my Instagram at Honey the Pony, because my Instagram's lit. This topic is going to be about learning how to let go and how to let go. I'm saying this because I have kind of lost a lot of things in the past 4 years. I lost a lot of friends. Just got out of a 4-year relationship that was really fucking toxic. I let go of certain family members. So I've let go of a lot of things that were holding me back, that weren't serving me, that was stressing me out. So I just want to give you guys tips and advice on how to let go of things that do not serve you anymore or no longer serve you anymore. So stay tuned. Cardi B, popping on the top. First and foremost, it's how to learn to let things, I'm going to say things, people, situations, jobs, relationships, whatever the case may be, know why you're letting it go. Like, is it toxic to you? Is it doing more harm than good? Is it stressing you out? In a relationship-wise, things aren't going to always be rainbows and buttercups. Everyone knows this. But if it starts getting abusive, if it's toxic, or if it's just too much for you right now and you have a lot of stuff going on, learn when to let it go. And sometimes know the difference between letting go and when it's time to take a step back, because letting go of something is, in my opinion, is completely being done, cutting the thing off, having no contact, connection with it at all anymore. So know when you want to let go, and know when you want to just step back a little bit. If you want to let go, the first step is what I just said, knowing why you want to let go. Sometimes you may need to write it down. I know sometimes, like, when you want to let something go, you kind of want to keep it private, or if you are comfortable with talking to a friend about it, definitely talk to a friend about it. But if you're kind of like me and you didn't really have anyone to talk to, you really just had yourself, like, I really just sat back and reflected on why I needed to let that certain situation go, why that was no longer serving me. And sometimes I'd write it down, like, I'll have basically like pros and cons, and if the cons outweigh the pros, then it's time for me to let go. The second step is cutting off all ties to what you are letting go. Because let's say if you're in a relationship, just scratch my scratch, if you keep having to question the love or question what the situation that you're in, like if it's really for you, then you have to get out of that situation for a moment. Maybe it's even just to get away for like a couple days to really think, because when you're constantly around the thing that you want to let go, or the person, a job, or your family member, whatever the case may be, if you're constantly around it, it's going to be hard to let it go, because now you're getting accustomed to dealing with what you're dealing with, and what you don't want to deal with anymore. So sometimes it's best to just sit back and just think to yourself and really just analyze, like, should I really be involved with this situation anymore? Like, I don't want to keep saying like and because I'm trying to find the right words to say. If it's a person, you definitely need to stop talking to that person. For me, my instance, it was so hard for me to not talk to the person that I was dating for 4 years for longer than a day. I think the most we went without talking to each other was probably a couple weeks, or like a week. I didn't like not talking to them, but now that I gave myself that space that I needed, which is basically step number 2, give yourself space. The space that I needed to really just reflect on everything and like come to my senses a little bit. It was best for me to not talk to that person anymore, Cut all ties to it. Like, no more sus, no more bro, okay? No more of communication or just dealing with the situation. That's like another way to learn how to let go. And do not put yourself down. Do not beat yourself up because you had to let that go. Sometimes guilt, sometimes depression. Like when you lose something that you cared about or something that had significance to your life, it hurts. You know, it's okay to hurt. That's what I want people to understand. Stop trying to avoid the hurt because the hurt is going to happen. It's just a part of your emotions. You are a human being. You have 1,000 emotions per day. No one is ever the same emotion every single day. And if you were, that kind of be weird. Not even weird because I like weird stuff, but it's unheard of. You know, we're multi-dimensional, so we're always having emotions. So don't feel bad for the emotion that makes you feel sad. It's okay to hurt. Do not feel guilty for letting go. You know, a lot of people, I think that they feel guilty or they kind of worry about the next step after letting that situation go. And do not worry. And do not worry. Whatever you let go is going to be replaced to you, but even better. So another thing with letting go of things, I think it's the fear. You know, I think people fear letting go of certain things that no longer serve them because they're going to feel like they have a void, or they feel like they have a void. And some people can't handle having that void in their life. Like, I know when me and my ex used to break up, like, we got back together because we couldn't deal with not being with each other for that long. You know, we couldn't deal with not talking to each other. We couldn't deal with, you know, just not having each other around. And that was our problem. We kept coming back to each other. Do not keep going back to what you're trying to let go of. If you truly know in your heart, like, you have to soul search, you know, you have to really go within you. If you know with your heart that it's time to let that go, do not feel guilty. Do not fear. Everything you lose, life is a cycle, baby. You know, everything you lose will come back to you, but even better. So do not be afraid, okay? Occupy yourself. Definitely do things that will take your mind off whatever the situation, you know, because a lot of people, you know, not a lot of people, but if you're feeling sad, that's most likely because you're focused on that one thing. You have to unfocus your mind off that situation. Like, you have to do things that's gonna make you happy. You know, find things that make you happy. Like with me, I'm starting to like working out. I love doing YouTube. Oh my gosh, I got homework due today. Find things to do to, you know, keep yourself in a positive, you know, mindset. I love photography. I have bookings for photo shoots. I have a photo shoot tomorrow. I have a photo shoot on the 7th. Like, do things to help you for your future. You know, because I know that letting go of something, it's just like your life is changing. That's a change right there. Be prepared for a change. That's how to let stuff go. Like, prepare yourself for a change, because whatever you lost, whatever you left, a new door is opening. Like, you're about to enter something new. So change is coming. You know what I'm saying? Bye. I studied numerology. Letting go is accepting that a change is on its way, and it's up to you how you're gonna deal with your change. Like, it all starts with your mind. It all starts with your thoughts. It all starts with your emotions and how you track your thoughts. If you keep a positive mindset, I'm telling you, a positive outcome will come. Okay, it's come, baby. It's for you. It's here for you. Them, everybody gets the positive love. Everybody gets the love. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to think of other ways of how I did it, or how I just learned to let stuff go. You know, just keep yourself and surround yourself with positive energy, positive people. Learn from your mistake. I want to say mistake, Because dealing with someone toxic is not a mistake. It's just a choice. You know, people make the wrong decisions. That's it. So surround yourself with a different atmosphere. Really, just take care of yourself. You know, because I know, trust me, of all people, I know that letting go, like, it can be really hard. I understand that. Lilo understands. If don't nobody else understand, trust me, baby, I understand that. So just take care of yourself. I don't really know much to say about letting go because honestly, letting go is all in the mind. You know, you can do everything through your mind. So letting go is a mental preparation. So you have to yeah, yeah. Just be prepared for the ongoing change that you're about to have because it's coming. You know, keep yourself in a positive mindset, and the change will be beautiful for you. And I'm rooting for everybody. Everybody that has to let stuff go, I'm rooting for you. So I'm gonna end this video. Stay dope. Stay cool. Stay fabulous. I can't seem to stop that day from replaying inside my head. Oh, I almost knocked down my tripod. Oh my god. Congratulations to you. What you wanted is what you got now. So you don't gotta worry about me. You made it clear that you're unhappy. That's my shit. Go ahead and have your fun now.